going on, everybody? My name is Chaos, and today I'll be showing you guys the Asari Ninja, aka the Asari Duelist, in multiplayer. Right away you can see I went for charge, offensive biotics, and barrier, and I have 3 points left over. I am waiting for getting this character again in a box or a pack so I can get barrier maxed out. So that's why I have 3 extra points. But right now, let's get into barrier or get into the charge, and so right here I went for the radius over the damage and force because most of the time with this move I am charging into a group of enemies, so I want to hit as many as I can and do as much damage possible to all the enemies around me and kill them as quick as I can. But if you want, you can always go for the extra damage. It doesn't really matter. Next, I went for the melee because, like I said, this is the Asari Ninja. She uses the Asari sword, and it does a pretty good amount of damage for a melee, so I recommend going for the extra melee damage as much as possible with this character. So that's why I went for the weapons and melee over the extra power damage bonus. And then the last one I went for the Bastion over the Shock Trooper because Bastion gives you a damage resistance of 75 after charging into a group. So if you do charge into a lot of enemies, you have more survivability. It also gives you 50% more of your shield, so you get 100% shields back when you charge into an enemy, and it does 35% more damage. So this is very helpful in survivability. And Shock Trooper, that 75% recharge speed is really nice, but this move has like a pretty good recharge time of like 8 seconds base. So most of the time you don't really need more recharge speed anyway. And for backlash, I didn't put any points. I feel that it's pretty good as it is. Most of the time, I don't even use it anyway because I'm using charge to get my shields back, and I usually just use backlash just to get out of an area, or if I'm overrun and I really need to not die and not get hurt. And Lance, like my old build, of course, I would probably fill this up, but with this character, I did not. I did want to try the Lance melee combo with her, but charge is just so much more beneficial, and it also is a combo detonator just like Lance, so I'd rather just go for charge with this character. Um, Offensive biotics. Uh, right here I went for the power efficiency over the power enhancement. Again, 15% power recharge speed. It's not that great really for charge because it's such a low recharge time anyway, so I just went for it just because all my skills have a recharge time, and since I didn't invest into backlash or lance, then just it helps get them back a little bit quicker. But it's again preference. You can go for more power damage if you want. Next, again, weapons and melee. So I went for the extra melee damage with this character because her sword is just so good, and that over the combo detonation is just more useful. Last, the Biotic Warrior over the Biotic Expert because the 50% melee damage you get for 3 seconds after using a Biotic Power. So you can just charge into a group of enemies and then right away melee, and you get that extra 50% damage bonus. So it's really good. And for barrier, went for the Unyielding Barrier over Recuperative Barrier just to get 30% more max shields because it's more beneficial overall. And with charge, you don't need the shield regeneration because you're always getting full shields with charge. Next, the barrier drain over biotic alacrity because again the melee damage, so you get an extra 50% melee damage, and it also gives you 20% of your shields back. So if you charge into a group, you may get shot a little bit before you melee an enemy, so it's good to get your shields back with this, and you get that extra percent, 50% melee damage, and so you get so much melee damage with this character, and her sword does a lot of damage. And so when I finally do get the extra level up with this character and get the extra 3 points, I'll probably be going for the saving barrier just to get the extra survivability and get 100% shields when you reach 25% health. It's more beneficial overall for this character, and I really want to see how it performs with this skill. And then for this character, the weapons, I have the equalizer for the whole round 100% recharge speed. Very nice for this character. Get your charge back really fast. You can keep charging get all your shields, start meleeing enemies. It's really good. But since you do charge into like a group of enemies, you can use a shotgun. I was using the N7 Piranha, but with this character in the charging and all the melee you're going to be doing, it's really hard to consistently reload. So I would recommend like a recharge weapon, maybe the scatter shot or the equalizer, because they're both, recharge weapons and they're really nice and great for this character. Alright guys, and the last thing about this character, why I call her the Asari Ninja, is because she has a biotic dash, and her sword is also a biotic dash with a slash at the end. And with these attacks, you can actually go through walls. So anywhere that there's a platform like the lift up there, so that you can go through this wall and you can go up to the top. It works on any map, really with any place you can go through the wall, even with the sword. So you attack melee with Y and you go through the sword and you'll actually like slice people. And if you're in trouble, you can just disappear, go right to the wall and get out of the fight. This is why I call her the Asari Ninja. And also, when you are using the sword or the biotic dash, you don't take damage. I guess the enemies can't see you or anything in that split second that you go invisible. So if you guys liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.